Right. So just a real quick one here. Just a quick opinion on what's been happening. We saw a sell-off in the past couple of weeks, if I'm not mistaken. The S&P declined by... Oh no, the S&P has been actually pretty stable. What we did see was the annihilation of the SaaS business, though. So a couple weeks ago, I got hit pretty hard on my PayPal position. That was pretty painful. It was kind of ridiculous. The company kept pretty stable. Nothing really fantastic. Nothing too terrible about it. And the stock dropped 20%. That was really painful for me. But you know what it is. If you're a PayPal holder like I am, just, I guess, hold on. And right now, yesterday I saw a post on Bloomberg, an article, I guess, saying that PayPal is attracting some sort of buyout possibilities. I just looked at it and I'm thinking to myself, no fucking shit, dude. That's a company that, when it's trading right now at $44 with 931 million shares outstanding, that's a $41 billion business with 15 billion market cap and then 10 million debt. So EV is 36. And you look at free cash flow in the last 12 months, and it did go down, and that's unfortunate. But right now it's at 6.5, the multiple of EV to free cash flow. TPV is at an all-time payment high, which is a core thing for those fintech companies. And I think what we're really seeing is somehow people think PayPal is going to be replaced by AI or by Visa or MasterCard or X Money or whatever. I don't think that's going to happen. A lot of these companies, let's pick it step by step. Musk in general has a tendency to overestimate what he can do. And a couple of weeks ago, he posted that XAI is going to start in a month or two, X Money. I don't think that's going to happen too soon. Then again, if it does, PayPal is a pretty dug-in company, in my opinion. I was actually pretty shocked that it still exists when I found out that it does a couple of years ago, especially that it's publicly traded. But it is. And for some reason, people are still using it. And I can't quite pinpoint why that is, because personally, I have no use for it. But the numbers are there. The company is there. And it's generating money. It has almost no capex. And it's just ridiculous to me that the market's reaction was ridiculous. The market's behaving as if PayPal was going away in 7 years. I don't think that's going to happen. If anything, I think we're going to be paying more. And we're going to be using more ways to pay for different things. And for some reason, people seem to be using PayPal. And I think PayPal is actually pretty well run, which might not be the most obvious thought if you look just at the share price. But I do think that that's the case. And PayPal has been coexisting with Visa and MasterCard and companies like Revolut for some time now, and I don't think X Money is going to be a game changer enough to put PayPal out of business. So PayPal trading at 6 times free cash flow, 6.5, it's just kind of ridiculous, in my opinion. A lot of companies got hit pretty hard, which is interesting because at the same time, big AI players got hit pretty hard. So Meta published fantastic Q4 25, and the stock went up 12%, and then almost immediately proceeded to go down. And I think right now it's at about 638, which is just stupid, if you ask me. It's almost as if they didn't publish that fantastic quarter right there. I did buy more, actually. And the market is kind of behaving as if all those companies like CrowdStrike, like Salesforce, PayPal, like Adobe, Intuit, are going to go away in just a couple of years. But at the same time, that valuation is not shown in companies like Microsoft or Meta or any other big AI players, which is kind of ridiculous. People actually think that OpenAI is going to go bankrupt. I don't think anybody thinks that, but I keep seeing those things on X, those posts, and it's just ridiculous. It's like, what are you even talking about? Sure, they're burning money, but that's what companies like this do. And PayPal is actually up 6%. Well, that's all right. A good thing I didn't sell. Well, it is what it is. I do think we deserve a little break on PayPal because this company has just been bashed. I remember looking at the stock after Q3 earnings. Pre-market, the company was up 15%, and then during the day, it just immediately goes down to where it was. And I think it's just ridiculous. I think my general view on the market is I think we're seeing a lot of companies that are valued really, really generously. We're seeing companies with typically slow growth like Walmart or McDonald's. Walmart right now is at 70 times EV to free cash flow. 70. So it's yielding 1.5%. That's ridiculous. Those companies like Walmart, Costco, McDonald's, those are overvalued. But companies like PayPal, like a couple others that I will make a video on soon that you can find out about on my Patreon, are really undervalued. And it creates kind of this weird situation where there's a ton of companies causing the fear of a bubble because they are trading at crazy valuations, like Walmart, like Costco, like McDonald's, like Chipotle. And at the same time, there's companies that are starving, really starving. Companies that are improving operationally, that are doing better and better, and yet the stock market treats them as if there's never going to be a day when they're not under the threat of being replaced. So here's just my couple thoughts on the market and on the slump that we're seeing.